Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful day on Knuppe Ranch. This morning is the day that we're going to get all of our cows in and sort off our steer calves. So initially we were going to sort them and band them and give them shots, but now we've decided that we're just gonna sort them and wean them steer calves, and then we'll let them sit for a couple days in the feedlot here and feed them here, just so they kind of calm down, get used to where they're at, because right away when they're weaned, you know, calves they'll try to climb out and get back to their moms and stuff like that. So the first couple days will be kind of hard on them, but then after that they should be all right. So instead of putting them through the stress of weaning them from their mom and the stress of working them through an alley and stuff like that, we're just gonna wean them today, and then we'll let them sit for a couple days, and then we'll come back and then we'll give them the shots and we'll band them. The calves that we missed during calving season that are still bulls, we'll band them so they're steers. So Dad just got the bobcat out. He's gonna put a bale on the back of my pickup, and then he's gonna take a bale down with the bobcat, and then we're gonna spread one bale out down there for him and try to get everything across the creek. Yesterday afternoon there was still some calves on the other side of the creek that hadn't crossed yet, so I kind of pushed them a little bit in the right direction, and so hopefully this morning everything's just on this side of the creek, we can just get them in, but if not, we're gonna have to try to entice them calves over a little bit with the bale, because we can't really get across the creek right now because of all the snow and the ice and stuff. So we're just hoping everything's on this side of the creek and they crossed themselves last night. But if that's the case, and if everything's on this side of the creek, then we'll probably just go ahead and them cows will probably follow Dad in the bobcat with the bale on the front. They'll probably follow him right up into the pens here. Then we can get them in and start sorting them. So it shouldn't be too bad to try to get them in today. Hopefully they'll just follow Dad easy enough. We won't have to actually chase them. So we just stopped here. We're gonna make sure that all the gates and stuff in the pens, we gotta make sure the ones we want closed are closed and the ones we want open are open, and make sure everything's ready to bring. So we'll bring all our cows in from where I just walked up here and into the pens here. So we gotta make sure we got enough open to fit all of the cows in the first place. And we gotta make sure that the right gates are open. They're going to the right pens that we want them in, so then when we go to sort them, they're already kind of set up the way we want it. Basically, we've done this enough times that we know which pens we can sort out of and how the cows sort out of each pen. So the one that we had to clean out the other day is the easiest pen that the cows sort out of. They like to come out of it the best, so we're just making sure that we got it set up so we can use the pens we want to use. So I gotta close this barbed wire gate, it's in this snowbank, and then I gotta open this one because there's just that alleyway here that we're gonna run the cows up once we get them to this point. So we're gonna try to dig that out and close it. Alright, so we got that gate closed and we got this gate open, so now the cows will be able to run right up this alleyway into the pens. So now we're gonna go catch up with Dad, see how things are coming down there. Alright, so being as we can't get across the creek, I'm gonna fly the drone here over there and see if we missed anything, if there's anything further out, and then I'm gonna see what these calves are, see how many steers are over there, because if it's just one steer over there, then we might just leave it, not even worry about trying to get him across the creek, because it might not be worth our time. So we're gonna fly the drone and see what everything looks like over there. So we got one heifer, one calf without a tag, red tag number 9. So that's Cole's, so I don't know what she is. This one, purple tag number 10. Not sure what he is. Then we got green tag. This little guy is purple tag number 9. So there could possibly be 3 steers over here, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll see what this goes. Did I already look at this one? I don't think so. He's a steer. Okay, so one for sure steer. The other ones I'm not sure. So we have one for sure steer on the other side of the creek that I saw with the drone, and the other ones I'm not sure what they are because Dad has 2 colors of tags, so his steers are a different color tag than his heifers are, so I could tell what they were, and so does Grandpa, but me and Cole just have 1 color of tag for all our calves. So I'm not sure, and there's 3 of me, there's 2 of my calves and 1 of Cole's calves over there, so I'm not sure what they are. But I think we just decided to go ahead and leave them, and then later down the road, a couple months from now, when we wean our heifers, then we can wean them then, and then still throw them in with our steers and sell our steers. Because we'll probably wean our heifers a week or 2 before we sell our steers. So that's our plan right now, is just do that. But so Dad just took the bale off the back of my pickup, and he's gonna spread it's either all of it or a little bit of it out in the spring just right behind us here, the gate we just went through. And so I'm gonna go down and see if I can't get around the rest of the cows and see if I can kind of push them up this way. They should come easy enough, but I'll just get around them, kind of give them a little more incentive to come this way, and then hopefully we'll get everything in the spring just one pasture closer, so everything's all together and we can get them moved up in there. So they ended up wanting to follow me instead of run from me, so I just turned around, and looks like we got most of them coming here. There might be a couple back there that I'll have to go back and get, but now Dad's just got part of that bale left, so they'll follow him through the gate now. Come on, boss. Come on, boss. Hey. Come on, boss. Talk. Come on, Calves. Fuck yeah. Come on, boss. Hey. So we got everything through that gate now, and Dad just took off with the bale, and most of them are following him, but I'm gonna sit here and make sure everything that's following him will go, because I don't want to move my pickup, because then they'll look at me instead of looking at the other cows, because cows see movement. So if I sit still, then they won't look at me, and they'll watch the other cows that are moving, then they'll see that they need to move too. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit until everything goes that's watching, and then after that I'll get around them and get them headed in the right direction. So Dad ran up to grab another bale because he spread that one out in the next piece up. So we're just gonna keep kind of spreading out bales, moving the cows along, spreading out bales, moving the cows along. But now most of the cows are up in the piece closest to that alleyway that we opened up. So it shouldn't be much longer now, and we'll have them all in, hopefully. So we just got to get these. I'm just getting around these last little stragglers here that don't really want to go too bad. They're kind of eating up the rest of this hay that we spread out down here. So we'll get them going all in the right direction, and hopefully we can hopefully they'll just follow us right up into the pens then. So we got everything up through the alleyway into this little holding pen, so we're gonna push them up into the pens now so we can get them where we want to get them to sort them. Saw, boss. Saw, boss. So we're gonna catch the ones that we got in there because they turned around, they're starting to come back out now. So we're gonna catch the ones we got and push them up in there, and then maybe get these ones up in there.
Just let the cows and heifers in and let the steer calves on this side of the gate. Then we can get them.
Okay. What is that? Is that a heifer?
Yeah.
Huh?
Looks like that
It's cool. Oh, yeah. 938 green, mud on sides. Does she still have mud on sides?
Well, no, well that's, I didn't see her bulling, but I seen mud on her side, so I
Oh, I
assumed
figured she Yeah, probably. I think that purple tag's a heifer. I think they all go. So basically what we're doing is we're just taking a bunch and putting them in there, and then we're sorting the steer calves into this bunch. It's right here. Steer calves into that bunch, and we're putting the heifer calves and all the cows into this bunch. And then we're looking through the cows. Dad's got a list on his phone of all the numbers of the cows that are bulling, so they're open. So we're keeping those. Then we're letting the rest out to go back to pasture. So we just finished sorting off all the steers and all the heifers that are bulling and open, and any other cows or old cows we wanted to keep back and sell. So now we're just letting all the heifer calves and all the cows back out down onto the creek where they were this morning. We won't kick them steer calves right away. We won't kick them into this feedlot right away. We'll let them sit for a couple days in a pen that we know is tight, so that any of them steer calves that want to try to crawl out and get back to their mom, then they'll have less of a chance. There's just like three cable wires strung around these feedlots that we use for the outside fence and those, so they're not really super tight and the calves can crawl under them. So right now, while they're freshly weaned, we'll leave them in a pen for a couple days just to make sure they ain't gonna crawl out. Let them get content being away from their moms and stuff like that. So, boss, stop, boss, boss, stop, boss, stop, boss, stop, boss. Okay, so it's after lunch now, and So Dad and I are going to run down the creek, or I guess up the creek to where we got some hay bales stacked. And we're gonna take some electric fence over there, put some electric fence around them hay bales, the hay stacks, so that we can eventually let the cows up into that piece, and then they won't be getting into the hay stacks and eating all the hay and destroying the hay. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Well, we just got out here and it looks like Grandpa beat us to the punch. He's already got the wire strung, all the posts in, so all we got to do is just set the fencer up, and then our job is done. All right, so everything still seems content, and we were pretty happy with how smooth it went and everything like that, and the calves look good. So yeah, with that, I think that's just about gonna do it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support, all the likes and stuff like that. Don't be afraid to comment. We love hearing comments from you guys. Love interacting with you guys in the comments and having a quick conversation. But yeah, so don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.